Driving classic cars is truly driving pleasure, and the greatest pleasure is being part of a group of like-minded people. Today's destination for these classic car enthusiasts from the Ruhr Valley in Germany is a driver safety training center, where they can really get their automotive treasures moving in a safe environment. Useful tips for driving are also given. This is important as most of these classic car drivers use their vehicles every day.
We grew up with these cars. It's a real dream come true. It's fun driving a car without all the gadgets that modern cars today have. I think it's pure driving.
We came here to get to know our cars better and have those situations that you wouldn't normally come up against explained. Everything starts with a theory. Instructor Norbert Heistruvers refreshes the participants' knowledge, instructs them on how to use the venue, and explains safety rules. This course is also something special for the instructors.
Wir haben Fahrzeuge dabei, ich denke mal überwiegend ohne ABS, ja, sodass sie auch eine Menge zu tun haben werden heute.
First, though, some of the participants have to clear their cars. Even Waldi has to clear out his precious space for safety.
Ja, die wertvollen Sachen kommen nach oben, zum Beispiel das Heim für Tiere.
These cars don't have ABS brakes. We're especially excited about this. This makes everything a little bit more challenging, but it's also a lot more fun. We're going to do all the exercises the same way we would with a normal group. We don't have to take anything special into account. They drive their cars in normal traffic, so why should we do anything special? The classic car fans have organized the training day themselves. The Driving Safety Center in Rheinberg organizes courses from 15 cars and adds more instructors, depending on the number of participants. We think this is an excellent idea for an excursion. Fun and practicality go hand in hand. Driving old cars is just a lot more fun than driving new ones. It's just fun to drive and really move and not just get from point A to point B. Anja Witt drives her VW 1600 variant every day. Her good old Type 3 even has to keep going on holidays. Anja's taking this opportunity to refine her driving skills even further. Women also like driving classic cars, but it's not so simple. You have to practice. I think it makes a lot of sense to train with these vehicles. We can see this in the background. Vehicles without ABS brakes have more difficulties with certain exercises than vehicles with ABS. Instructor Norbert is always giving tips because if you want to drive fast, you have to know how to brake correctly. Exercise number 1, braking in front of and attempting to avoid an obstacle. It's always difficult at the beginning. Everyone starts to know what it feels like to be a top. The aim, of course, was to learn something, pushing this car to the limit while staying in control and tackling risks. I think it went really well and that we now know how our vehicles react and how we react. Moreover, and this is no secret, it was about having fun. It was time to do a different kind of car wash, and I think we really succeeded. Naturally, Cadet B driver Melanie Lehmann didn't miss the opportunity to have a free car wash. She steers confidently around the fountains, but unfortunately her braking distance isn't enough. Luckily, nothing can get broken here, and even the cars are in top shape. The car can take it. I don't think it's going to fall apart. I just wouldn't worry too much about the vehicle.
Ist eigentlich nicht so, dass ich mir jetzt Sorgen ums Fahrzeug mache.
Anja Witt performs the exercise just as unself-consciously and capably. At a little less speed, the VW still manages to stay on the track. Even the instructor is thrilled and awards her top marks and praises her highly. I have to say, the participants are really on the ball. We saw that during the first attempts at braking. They nearly all jammed the back wheels. I have to say, the group is good. It's finally time for driving fast. You can see who's in control of their classic car on the circuit. Andreas Mattei spurs on his 1600 and achieves, amazingly, the best time. It's more difficult with the muscular Capri. Give it just a bit too much gas and it'll fishtail. Even Anya gets her variant around the wet corners. Once she's behind the wheel, there's no stopping her. She even did a faster lap in the end than fellow club member Andreas, and thrills the boys in her group. You can see how well the cars were made back then. When you see that, you're reaching centrifugal forces that mirror those of today's cars. You feel like it is advanced technology even back then, even if everything is left to nature, I'd say.
Naturbelassen, hätte ich jetzt fast gesagt.
Du musst Schub geben, ne?
Jo.
Westerholt Capri Club lets it rip once again at the end of the day. Mark Keiteling stops perfectly on point and the Capri gang rolls through the free car wash once again. Even Melanie dashes excitedly to the last exercise, the skid pad. Opposite lock, foot off the gas and hit the brakes. We call that the pleasure of safe driving. I feel really great. It's just so much fun taking part in this. I can really recommend it to anyone who has a classic car. Just taking part in this once to learn how to push the vehicle to its limits. Because nothing major can happen here on the track, and it really is a lot of fun.